Developing now, Oregon teacher shortages made worse during the pandemic are now getting a whole lot of attention from lawmakers in Salem. Lawmakers are working on a bill now with incentives to bring back more teachers. Lisa Balick joins us live after talking with one of the key lawmakers about what these plans are. What did they tell you, Lisa?
Well, lawmakers are aware and very concerned that Oregon is losing a lot of teachers, especially with the pandemic. A lot of teachers have left, say they're not coming back. There was already a shortage before this even started. So they're trying to figure out ways to make people stay and as well as to be able to incentivize people to come into the profession because, again, they're just not even getting the teacher candidates that they need. Now, lawmakers have gotten together and they're trying to figure out some changes. Now, some of the things that are in this current bill that they have right now is to allow teachers with out-of-state licenses to work without having to get Oregon licensing, reduce the number of background checks, create a state teaching jobs portal so teachers can apply to multiple districts at one time. Also provide funding to help subs and teaching assistants get certification to become full-time teachers. I talked with the head of the State Education Committee about his bill and plans to try and recruit 30,000 people who are in Oregon who have active teaching licenses but are not teaching.
Find ways to get them back into teaching. And that's going to involve perhaps some financial incentive and also some easing of the bureaucracy around licensure.
And there's a lot of people who are involved with this. You have teachers unions, educator groups, administrators that are all gotten together to brainstorm ideas to recruit and retain more school employees. I also found out today that Salem is the latest school district to offer an incentive. They're offering more than $2,000 to every employee, full and part-time, who stay with the teaching and with being involved working at the school this year. And part of that money will be given out now, part of the money in November. So again, many of these school districts. Woodburn is also one that has done that. Beaverton, another one who has done that. Money coming from COVID relief funds, federal dollars. Back to you.